cool. Let's try that again. Welcome back to another edition of the Team Zero Desk podcast. I'm here with Freddie.
Take two.
Mitus. And we are live.
Take two.
We are also live on Twitch.
Okay. No, it's working this time.
It is working this time.
We had the false start. You kind of came in your pants just then too early.
I did it all prematurely.
I mean, at least it's consistent,
Are we going straight competitive 2v2? Because I've been killing this lately.
Yeah, let's do it. Last one we won, we could have won like 20-0. We were just playing like shit, and we still won like 6-0.
I haven't played competitive today yet, though. I've only played...
Okay. Well, 2 and 2 seems to be in competitive. They're all rubbish. So, but
me and Astro,
yeah, I don't know.
Me and Astro lost once out of like 15 games last night, and then we just kept getting put in against veterans and kept getting our ass handed to us.
Well, I am a veteran. So on Veterans Day, you will be paying respects.
Oh, well.
Yeah, no, I wasn't on last night. I was out filming all night.
Okay.
Filming music videos for the upcoming mixtape I'm working on.
That sounds...
But you've been back in a music setting yourself. You've been...
I've been dabbling. I've been dabbling. Oh, well, that's the first live show that I've played in close to 18 months now. So...
Fuck. Yeah, well, I haven't done one this year.
I'm hopefully going to maybe, if you go to my channel, I may have, the Raw Lab channel, I may have a little promo video coming out of it soon. So,
couple of things I want to know. Did Fizzy Juice get a mention on stage?
He didn't, unfortunately.
Okay, that's strike one.
Well, no.
Okay, did you use Astro's vocal samples in the cuts?
Yes, I can confirm we did that. I can confirm.
Okay, you don't get the strike 2. Strike 3. Get ready for it. Did you smack Swifty for me?
No, I didn't. No.
Trash.
He was awfully nice to me. He was actually nicer to me than Obi was.
Yeah, word. See, Obi was nice to me. Obi when I met him last tour.
I couldn't even say one was nicer than the other because they were both gentlemen to me.
They're both sweet, yeah. Well, when I met him, they've been left stranded by the promoter. Alright, we just got scored on straight away. Yeah, they got stranded by the promoter. They had no idea where the after party was, and I showed them where the after party was.
I'll cut my dick off.
Oh, bro, that was just luck. Anyone could have got that.
Okay.
Just no one was there. Yeah, but they seem like cool dudes. So what was the show like?
They were actually really good.
That was the first time you and Xander had done anything in a while.
Oh, yeah. Well, the last time I was on stage was with Xander, man. So
18 months ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
I think he's only played 3 shows since.
Yeah, right. Oh, watch out. They're going to hit that on the way back in.
Oh, why did I do that?
I got no boost. I got no boost.
Nah, I got nothing. I got nothing.
Oh, no.
We're copping it. We're gonna cop it. But that's
all right. So you've got the itch back. Yeah, they're not that good. We're just
look.
Someone needs to stay back. Someone needs to go front.
Back. Even after, and same as Deno. I am not playing any local shows. All right.
Only big ones.
I'll play the big ones, and that's if it fits. Like me and Deno do not want to play that show. I'm too old, man. I got kids. I'm not gonna take my time away.
Oh no.
My kids,
oh, they miss that.
To go to a local show.
Yeah, no, 100%.
Like
so I don't have kids, so I don't really care.
That have all seen me play 100 times before. You know what I mean? It's not like
Xander hasn't got kids, so he doesn't really take that into consideration. I don't have kids, so I don't care.
Yeah.
You know, but like in saying that, I haven't done any shows this year apart from like the random I'm on stage and I've been told to jump up for a cipher or like
Xander asked me
freestyle
if I'd play his launch, and I said I'd probably host it and shit, but I don't really want to rap, man.
Yeah, you'd have to do his hype man though, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I said I'd hype him.
Yeah.
I said I'd hype him, but I said I don't know if
I went away from it for a little bit because I find it takes away from when you're trying to record. Like if you're trying to record new material, leave it. Oh fuck. It takes away from trying to record new material, you know what I mean? Like even if it's a month's worth of prep and you're not focusing on new songs, you're focusing on ones that are already out or ones that you know of, whatever.
I've made like 3 new tracks.
Leave it.
Fuck.
Get ready for a center. Oh, that might go in anyway. Oh, leave it, leave it.
Yeah.
Off the wall, Michael Jackson.
Definitely.
Yeah. So you've made a few new tracks. You've been working on a couple features.
The only thing that's really, look, I'm working on things that I enjoy. For years, dude, with the label and stuff, as you know, I just didn't I just didn't.
Oh no!
Fuck off. I just like.
We gotta have one front, one at the back, bro.
Yeah, I'll stay back now.
Yeah.
I was doing a lot of stuff for months and years that I just didn't want to do, and I was doing it for the cause of the label, for other people, and not for my own thing. And I fucking.
I've always been, if it's not fun, I'm not doing it.
Fucking shit.
Bro, they're getting the luckiest strikes.
This is terrible. I'm loving it though.
I'm not. Oh, I'm getting a goal off kickoff. Watch. Stay back. So you were talking initially about maybe an EP. Is that still a thing, or you?
Yeah.
Bro, come on. Where were you?
I completely missed it. I was there, but I missed it. Not even gonna front.
You were nowhere near it. You were running away from it. That's fucking live. I can see it. The crazy thing is, there's still time. Fuck, these cunts are good at getting the ball. Alright, come on. I want some fizzy juice action. Oh, for fuck's sake.
One of these cunts has got to be a veteran or something, bro.
Nah, pro and a rookie.
I both reckon they're fucking on.
Just there's no one there, bro. If there's an open goal and the ball's right there, anyone can score. Fuck's sake.
This is fun.
I mean, I'm having the time of my life. So the Obi Trial show was good.
I need to warm up. We'll go casual after this. I need to warm up, bro.
Yeah. The Obi Trial show was good.
Yeah, it was good, man. It was good.
Solid crowd.
Apart from a few little beefs behind the scenes with cunts.
Yeah, I heard about that with the promoter. You know, the guy that wanted $5,000 to open.
Yeah, and a few other little bits and pieces. But apart from that, it was all good, bro. Like, and as you know, I don't bring myself to that sort of shit anymore. Like,
I love it.
Yeah,
the chimney.
I'm staying back, bro. I'm clearing it and then staying back.
I don't think it matters at this point, bro. It's fucking 7-1.
Fuck.
Centered, fly in. Fly in.
He's fuck. That was good. I need to learn how to do shit like that.
Not hard, you just muck around in training. Crowd, they were responsive?
Yeah, crowd were responsive. I think they enjoyed it too. They really did.
Yeah. Because you guys were main headline. Sometimes that can be a gift and a curse, because by that stage, if there's too many opening acts, they're over it by that stage.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But I think everyone was billed right. Like,
they didn't have crazy time amounts, so everyone only had 15 minutes, yeah?
Yeah.
Well, technically not.
I watched the video back, and turns out we ended up playing for 27 minutes.
Okay.
I thought it was like 21, 22.
All right, 18 months off stage. Were you happy with your performance?
There was a lot of things that I could have worked on, but I think that's just 18 months off stage, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah, working out the cobwebs. And you guys were actually like rehearsing proper, weren't you?
Oh, we only had like two proper rehearsals.
Mate, I rehearse in my car. That's about as much as I do, and I do one run through with my DJ, and that's it.
Go! Fuck!
Not that it matters. Fucking alright, so Obi Trice, that was good. So he's got a little bit of itch for music, but only when it's fun. I've always said, like, when I'm doing shit right.
I want to record, and like, I'm happy to put out music, but I think I'm gonna be one of those rappers that puts out music and doesn't do shows, dude. I honestly
Yeah, well
think
then
that's
you got
where
to
I'm
get on
going.
your promo game online. Then that's the only way that shit works. See, I love being in the
Like,
studio. I've probably
I'm happy to
recorded
do
over
like
300 songs.
1 or 2 shows a year, but like it's gotta
Yeah.
make sense, dude.
Yeah, it can't. Yeah, but that's the thing. You got to find the balance because if you're only doing 1 or 2 shows a year, right?
They've got to be worth
The
it.
the promo leading up to it, there's got to be a reason why you're on that show. But anyway, yeah, I haven't done shows in ages because I'm working on this mixtape. Like I said, last night I was out filming all night. And yeah, the mixtape 2 is just about done. Huh?
For the mixtape?
For the mixtape, yeah. So that's done essentially. There's just a couple of things I'm waiting on. I scored a goal.
Yeah, I
I
know.
scored 2 now. There's a couple of things I'm waiting on. I'm waiting on some stems for Raux's vocals because he sent them to me pre-mixed, which does my fucking head in.
Always.
Just like you did.
Okay.
And that's about it. And then I'll mix and master it, and it'll be all good to go. Hopefully late August. But yeah, I've been filming clips for that all last night. There's probably about 3 more clips I'm gonna do. Once I've got them all ready, I want to have them ready so I can just. It's like firing off the cannons, like one missile, righto, that's landed. Next one, that sort of thing. So I'm continuously doing shit. If there's too much of a gap between, cunts lose interest, and that's what I'm finding in today's day and age. So you got to be prepared. So that's where I'm at with it.
Main menu.
Lots of music.
Yeah, no, that's it.
Wait.
That's it. And and I'm not trying to find a new sound. I'm experimenting a lot too. So
Yeah.
there may be some sort of music that I don't want to say that I can't do live, but I wouldn't do live. You know
Well,
what I'm
you
saying?
need, unless you're like really established, you really can't do slow songs live. You know what I mean?
That's what me and Xander. That's how I found me and Xander's
It takes you a while to
run
learn,
was really good. We just
unless it
scrapped
becomes
all
a
of
crowd
our
favorite. Like
we just
fire.
scrapped all of our slow songs unless it was a launch. That was our
Yeah.
That was our
That's
go
good.
to and from, go to woe type vibe. That's what we did.
Yeah.
So
Unless it's like funny or like there's a way that you've got a bit of crowd interaction in it.
Yeah.
Like, or you're like that established that everyone knows every word, they don't work.
yeah,
Like Eminem can do them shits. It doesn't matter.
I feels ya.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't like. But also, everyone knows all the. If everyone knows all the words to those slow songs, like if you've got a slow song that's actually charted.
Yeah, if they know all the words, then it works, 100%.
But if you're like coming out,
If you're just some random person and you get
Yeah,
up there doing
yeah.
a slow song, it's going to seem boring as fuck in 2018 because there's no head nodders anymore.
Me and Xander have found
it's
that perfect
jumping around.
vibe of if we need a song, we'll either make one or like and make it upbeat, and you know what I mean. We sort of know what works live now. You know what I mean? And
Is this still competitive 2-on-2?
Nah, I went casual this time, bro.
Should have went 3s. I fucking hate 2. Fucking missed it.
Well,
Alright, get ready for center.
If we do
Center.
I figure if we do 2s, we'll get a little bit more used to what we fuck.
Yeah, well, I don't like this.
This is what we're gonna
You
learn.
fuck up anything and it's a goal on them.
Yeah.
But yeah, look, with music, I've always said, like, as soon as it stops becoming fun, I'll stop doing it. So that's probably where you're at. You've gone back to more of a fun vibe. And I think
Yeah.
in the studio, that's where the fun, like, the actual creating's the fun.
Yeah.
Stage is cool, but not always. Like, it's not always fun.
You know how many shows I've done, bro. There was a run
Yeah.
there, and that's why I can't be fucked, bro. As you know, I'd rather sit
Yeah,
home and play
I've
video
done
games.
shows
sit at home and play
everywhere.
Rocket
I've even done sets where, like, when I was running a night and, like, someone pulled out and we needed one more act, and it's like, fuck it, I'll do, like, 20 minutes just to fill that void. You know what I mean? Even if I didn't want to. And it was, you know, uninspired, essentially.
I'm fucking terrible.
It's very uninspired when you're doing something like that. So you don't want to be doing stuff like that. Oh, who the fuck ran in the back of me and almost stopped that goal? If I find out that's you,
Yeah, probably could have been, man.
Coach Bombay's going the fuck off. If I'm lining it up, sitting there, you did. Bro, wait for the reflection. If I'm missing and it bounces, you're right there for the position.
I was more to the right. I was more to the way more to the right.
I just watched the replay, dude. It's like, did you ever play sports?
Not really. Sports aren't my thing.
Alright, so you don't know about backing up. So like if someone's going for a play or whatever it is, like the other one's waiting for the reaction. Like if someone's right near it, you're like, alright, if they fuck up, you're backing up. You're backing up the person.
Going.
Missed it. Like if I hit it and I miss but it bounces, you're there for the backup.
Fuck!
Playing sport games with cunts that never played sports.
Sports just nah. I did martial arts.
Bro, this is... Yeah, so did I.
Come out. Fuck, I thought you were coming out for that. That's what
I did come out. Leave it. You're gonna have to pop a second one. Ah, fuck. 1-0. You ever see that movie Disaster Artist?
Yeah, I watched it on the plane back from Thailand, bro.
Is that not the funniest fucking weirdest movie you've ever seen?
It's a great movie, bro. It's well written.
It won an Oscar and everything.
Yeah, no, it's great.
Yeah.
It's a great movie, bro. Max watched it.
I missed it.
Oh, fuck, so did I.
Did you watch the movie that it was based on? The Room?
No, I've got it on DVD.
Because as soon as I watched it, I'm like, I gotta watch this. Because there's all this, like, apparently it's a cult classic now. And they do, like, midnight screenings around the world. And he'll actually go out.
I went to his website and brought it. I got it on DVD.
How far did you get into it before you turned it off?
I've watched it before. Yeah, he sent me a signed picture.
Oh, that's lit.
It said to Daniel fucking from Tommy Wiseau, da 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 da.
Oh, that's amazing. Because the crazy thing is, like, the cunts are fucking... Like, it was $6 million budget, right? $6 million, and no one knows where the money's from. No one knows how old he is. Like, nothing real about this cunt. That's crazy. Because, like, in the movie, he's like, oh, don't worry about it. Like, about where the money's coming from and all this shit. But, like, no one knows where his money is. No one knows if that's his real name, where he's actually from. Like, he's still created this mystery about him, even in the age of the internet. Someone's got to know. But I reckon I got about 15 minutes into The Room. I just downloaded it off Pirate Bay, and I fucking turned it off. It was so bad, bro. Leave it.
I'll get it my fucking self.
Bro, if I didn't smash in the back of you, you wouldn't have got it.
I would have got that.
Old mate's coming in. Old mate was coming in to block it.
More you than me, but yeah,
it was. Old mate would have blocked it if it wasn't for me coming in. Anyway, yeah, The Room, like, and he's done movies since, and the names of them even sound terrible. You know what I mean? Like, it was like Samurai Cop or something. Like, they're like over the top bad. You know, the guy that wrote that Disaster Artist was that Tommy. That other, not Tommy. What was the other guy's name?
Yeah, I know who. Yeah, the other.
Yeah. Like the other guy. Like he wrote that thing, and they weren't mates for a long time, but now they're mates again. And apparently, that other guy is going to be on Samurai Cop 2. He's still making movies, so he's still got to have money. Leave it.
He'd probably get him funded from some sort of studio now, though.
I don't think so, because if you look at the everything about it, they're still low budget as fuck. Like everything looks so cheap and nasty. Oh fuck, I missed it. Like I swear, if I did the graphics designing, it'd be a million times better on this shit. But like, it's such a polarizing character. I just want to know
more
where
the
you reckon he's from? Like from like Eastern European royalty or something?
Yeah, so that's exactly what I thought. His family has money from like.
Yeah, and that's why like he couldn't say his actual name, and he's like, don't worry about it. Like, cause in the movie he's got like the fresh bands and all that shit. Like, but apparently like he was trying to make it big in the 80s, like well before any of this shit. Like before the timeline of Disaster Artist, he was already trying. Just hit that. Did nothing.
Oh!
Oh. Isn't it funny though that like within our culture that things can become good
Mitus,
from being
stop that,
bad?
Mitus.
I can't.
Fuck.
We all want a rematch with these cunts. Isn't it funny that like things become like cult classics from being so bad?
Yeah.
And like the like lines people apparently scream out in the cinemas. That's hilarious to me. We need a 1 second goal. Nah.
Good game, mate.
Wasn't lined up properly. Not bad. Did you see, I'm scrolling through Facebook and I think it was the music or one of them like indie fucking news things. The Jean-Claude Van Damme during Street Fighter was so high on coke. He just didn't take it seriously at all and he was just absolutely blown out on coke while he was filming a Street Fighter.
It's believable.
I need to go back and watch that now and see like how sweaty he is and his eyes.
He's done a lot of coke, but
oh yeah, 100%. If you're an action star from the 90s, mate, you lived on a diet of coke and protein shakes. Oh, look at that shot.
What a setup.
Fucking Neymar. That wasn't the best setup at all. This is a ridiculous shot. Look at that. No one makes that line. Who else do you reckon back in the day? I reckon Slice Stallone would have definitely been on coke. Dolph Lundgren was definitely, that's confirmed. What do you think of the Street Fighter movie initially? Like, I was a massive Street Fighter fan. Huh?
I got a Blu-ray, dude.
Oh, fuck, you really love it. I got it on DVD.
Look,
Holy fuck,
I wouldn't say
thought
that I really love it because I got it on Blu-ray. It's one of those Blu-ray ones of JB that you pick up for fucking $10. And I'm like, yeah, fucking oath I'll have that on
Not
Blu-ray.
even that, probably 6.
Yeah.
Actually, I might even have it on Blu-ray. I'm sure I picked it up for like crazy.
I might watch it later.
Wait, we should watch it and like film a fucking commentary or something. Record commentary.
We definitely need
That'd be lit. Ah, fuck. Because I was a massive Street Fighter fan as a kid. I think most kids in the 90s were. I spent so much money on it. Fucking, there was a pizza place that had one. There was an arcade, the bowling alley, wherever it was. I was playing that shit. And when the movie came out, it was like a little bit underwhelming. And I probably didn't even see it when the movie initially came out. You know how you like, back in the day, you go through like your Video Easy, Civic Video, whatever, and you just, oh, is that in? Ah, fuck, close. And you just dig through and then you just go Street Fighter, the movie. What the fuck? That was the same way I found the Street Fighter anime movies.
Didn't really connect till the end. You know what I mean? Like, you didn't really like.
Bro, most of the characters were like, it made no sense.
Yeah.
Like, for their actual characters. Like, if you know the stories, like, none of it made any sense.
Yeah.
Like, there was one, like, character that was like, oh yeah, none of it made sense anyway. They've redone, like, Street Fighter movies done by, like, Chinese companies. Like, and they did a Street Fighter one with Ken and Ryu, and that was amazing. And then they did a Chun-Li movie as well, which was crazy.
Save of the year!
That was pretty good. Alright, where is this gonna hit? Oh, just missed it. Wait, you should be able to get that right there. I'm going. No. Fuck.
It's upsetting.
Did you see the video with
There was another Street Fighter movie But I did see the other.
Well, the Chung Li one or the one with the Kuma? The Chung Li one was cool, but it seemed like it was obviously a prequel, and then they did the Chinese. Oh, why'd I hit that terribly? That could have been a goal.
Center. Come on.
I don't know what you've done there. I've still got it. Oh no! It's yours. Oh mate, what are you doing to me?
That wasn't me.
Mine was a fucking splinter as to why it didn't go in. I don't know what you were doing. Bloody that's it. Oh, what the fuck? That deserved it. I missed it. Yeah, there was a Chinese one that come out, and it was around Ken and Ryu and Akuma and everything, and that was pretty crazy. That was like back on the anime type storylines, which is the shit I love. Fuck. Thought I would have stopped that. And that come out. I think it's initially when I downloaded it, you needed subtitles, and I had no subtitles, so I had to buy it on DVD. But it's such an incredible movie. It's Chinese, so it's a little bit corny.
Yeah. But
it's good. It's really good. Did you see the video though that dropped with Eminem and Ed Sheeran playing together?
No.
And get ready for a center too.
I'm right back. I'm right at the back.
Ah, well they fucked it for me. Yeah, Eminem and Ed Sheeran's obviously got that fucking track together, River. Well, this is them playing live that song, and they released the whole video of proper production and everything. It's not just a fan video. They've released it as that, and it's lit. Ed just pops up on stage in London, and the whole crowd just goes nuts. Oh, T, you didn't. Mate. This is another sports thing. No, we didn't.
We did.
There's another sports thing. You never hit it across your own goal.
I didn't. That was him. I hit it on the left.
Come on, son. I'm flying in for the clearance, and you hit it back to the goal.
I hit it to the wall. See? I'm watching the replay now on Twitch.
No, you didn't.
You need to go back.
You hit it off the wall back towards the goal.
It's you.
Ah, I've had 3 shots where they've hit the top. We still wouldn't have won. Although if you count that one, it went off the side too. We're going back to 3s. 2s is trash.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
Oh, fuck. Do you think with all the touring that Eminem's been doing, these huge festivals and shit, that he's overdue for an Australian tour? I know there was that bullshit with, what promoter was it that fucking announced the Australian tour and was trying to do that Eminem Australian tour page and shit, but like had nothing about it. Was that Crafty?
I don't know. It could have been anyone, man. I can't remember.
Yeah. Anyway, that dodgy bullshit went on, and Eminem never came. The poster looked trash. I never thought it was real. I just uncovered a Rasta hat. That's cool. Yeah, like with all these touring in Europe, and it's summer in Europe, you would think he'd be coming to Australia this summer, yeah? That makes sense to you? He's doing a lot more touring at the moment than he has in a long time.
Fuck, more than in the last 10 years, I'd say.
Probably last 20, bro. Like, fuck. He seems to be doing, like, huge tours everywhere he goes. Yeah. And the lineup, for the most part, has been him, Pusha T, and Royce. And who else? Maybe Griselda, too.
Yeah, Westside Gun.
And he's brought 50 with him as well. He's brought Mr. Porter, who's his hype man. Alchemist is his DJ. Yeah. If he comes to Australia, are we expecting Pusha T?
Sometimes
yeah, he did that. He did that the last Australian tour, but that was the last Australian tour, and the reason he did that was because actions on Goliath.
Yeah.
Management, which is Paul Rosenberg's thing. But if he comes to
just think
Australia,
it would've-
are we
it would've had something to do
expecting?
with Alchemist too, being his DJ.
Maybe.
And Alchemist made
Maybe.
it
I'd say it'd be more a thing of Paul Rosenberg, yeah?
Yeah, that's fair.
But are we expecting, like, last time Eminem came, he brought Royce, he brought Action Bronson, and all these people. If he comes again, we're expecting Pusher, yeah? And a full Royce set, not just fucking hype man shit.
If we're gonna get a full Royce set, fucking, I'm gonna be fucking so happy.
I'm spending the $500 to get front row. I don't give a fuck. And it is $500 for fucking the best tickets, which is trash. But, you know, apparently he makes $3 million per concert.
It's pretty good coin.
That's insane. I need that. But I would assume in the next couple weeks we'll get an announcement for, say, a February Eminem tour. That's in, is it? No. What do you reckon? You reckon that's pretty on the money? Oh fuck, they missed it. So I went for the block. Fuck, what are they doing? Like they're just trying to do trick shots only. That's going in. Ah, for fuck's sake. Do you think, like, because the first time in a long time Eminem came, he brought Lil Wayne out, which was trash. It's the worst thing I've ever seen, ever.
You fucking love it.
Nah, bro. Like, this dude is literally, like, lip-syncing everything. Oh, first of all, he's forgetting shit and, like, pretending to play the guitar, then takes his hands away from the guitar's still playing, and then he's just, like, laughing because he's way too high. And then, like, he wasn't lip-syncing, so you couldn't hear anything when he wasn't going. Then he goes backstage, and all of a sudden he's lip-syncing. You can definitely tell. Because he's, like, not even talking, and the raps are still going. Like, he's just laughing. And then he, like, dropped in on the stage, and the whole crowd went apeshit. It was trash. I thought, if I'm ever going to, like, if I see Lil Wayne here and he's dope, I'm going to give him props. But he wasn't. It was trash. 3 goes, you reckon? Oh no! Fuck. I'm playing so trash, bro.
Where's it on my roof?
Do you think we'll ever see a proper D12 album? Leave it. Okay, you got it. At least you got it. Do you ever think we'll see a D12 album where it's like studio quality with Eminem involved? Yeah.
I don't reckon it sounds like one of those toy interviews. Like, when's the next D12 album, man? But I'm thinking about it logistically. I just don't think.
I don't think without proof, like it's pretty hard. Yes, they could have lost sessions where they could reuse it.
I don't think any of them want to do it.
Well, not even that. I don't think Eminem wants to do it. They still do. Like, they've done D12 albums and mixtapes in the past couple of years, and there's been good stuff on it, don't get me wrong. But, like, I don't think any of them are in the place or with the relationship with them like they were. Like, apparently Bizarre hasn't spoke to Eminem in, like, 10 years. Like, well, Em hasn't spoke to Bizarre in, like, 10 years. Leave it. Or center it.
Oh. Fuck! Oh, let him get a goal here. Fuck that. How the fuck did I miss that?
It's alright, they did too. I think the problem with a lot of the time with M, D12, any of that is they try and replicate old energy. You know what I mean? Like, rather than trying to do, all right, we're adults now. Let's do, like, some adult-type records, but, like, you can still have street elements, but maybe we're not doing dick and fart jokes anymore, you know what I mean?
That's it.
Because like after however many years,
Jay-Z's last
Bizarre still
album
can't
is
rap.
Is like the perfect example of like
Of what? Yeah, older
Aging.
rappers should be doing now.
Aging gracefully. That's how I'd say it.
Yeah, 100%.
Like it might not be for everybody.
And after that shit came out, I was like, all right, Eminem's gonna come out with some fucking legacy shit. He didn't.
That new Jay-Z and Beyonce album's fire, dude.
No, it's trash. That is absolutely 100%
I love it, man.
flaming bin juice.
I love it.
That is the opposite. That is the opposite of what Jay should be doing. Bro, what are you doing? Get ready for the center.
I just got blown up.
Yeah, well, if you weren't in the way, you wouldn't have got blown up.
Fuck! I hit it too hard.
Oh, I couldn't get high enough. Scott Storch. Fuck. That's trash. Did you see the little Scott Storch movie?
I did last night. I watched it, man.
I watched it last night too. I thought it was dope. I thought it was essentially just like a promo piece, though. Yeah, it didn't seem like it seemed like an actual movie.
He's definitely just signed something. I know that much.
That's a promo run for sure. Well, he's not signed anything.
Did you also see this morning what's come out?
The Breakfast Club.
He's got a hot Breakfast Club, Hot 97 interview. Another interview.
Yeah, I've seen all them. I saw them before the movie. Hang on, I've got to take a piss. I saw that before the movie.
I'll go to main menu. I'll just mute everything real quick, and we'll be back. We'll be back in 5 minutes. I'm gonna.
Too easy.
Ed, we are back, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back.
Alright, I'm back.
Oh, so am I. I'll just turn everything back on.
Oh, that's good. Good timing. I just had to take a quick shit. Or you go back into 3-on-3. I'm not doing this 2-on-2 shit.
Yeah, I know. We'll do it, Brady. That's what I figured. Do you want to do casual or competitive?
We'll do casual. You won't
just to
find.
get a status, yeah.
Well, you won't find a 3-on-3 competitive. It's so hard to find.
I don't need to have another break either, so we can continue to roll.
Alright, sweet. So, Scott Storch, he's definitely on a promo run right now.
Oh, yeah. I reckon
he's got
signed the
tracks
deal.
with French coming out.
I reckon,
Do you reckon?
I hope we're going to produce an album. Like a DJ Khaled.
Well, that's what he's working on. He said that. He's working on a production album. Now, 2 years ago, I reckon, I'm going to say 2 years ago, he was in the studio with Hobson. Before anyone knew he was getting clean and shit, he was in the studio with Hobson. So, it's going to be interesting to see what comes about. Now, he's also back in the studio with Dre. Do you think we'll get a proper sequel to 2001 now that Scott's back in the mix?
Maybe.
Because that's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking.
I reckon that's what Detox was missing.
I just fucking scored that for him. Yeah, well, Detox isn't completely done with, but yeah, I think that's the element that that was missing. You know what I mean?
I reckon.
I think, you know, like some actual musicianship. Because you can get all the producers in the world, but like no one can replicate what Scott Storch did.
But is Scott Storch better co-producing shit with these amazing producers? Or do you reckon he's capable of doing it by himself? Because you got to think...
Well, he's done shit by himself. He hasn't always been co-producing.
Like most of the big shit's co-produced. That's what I was realizing. Like the Crimea Rivers... Was Lean Back
That was with Timbaland. Yeah, that was with Timbaland. But I'm pretty sure, like...
Lean Back, was that with Timbaland too?
I think Timbaland changed the drums on Lean Back. I think that was by himself, but Timbaland may have changed the drums. Don't quote me on that. But like, he has got shit.
Yeah.
He has got shit that he's done himself that's incredible. Like, don't get it twisted.
No. Like, even the Christina Aguilera shit was overseen by Primo.
Yeah. But, yeah, he's definitely on a promo run. I was a little bit disappointed by the video. There was a lot of advertisement for it and this, that, and the other. And it was just essentially like,
shit we already
when
know.
a new artist comes out, like they release some sort of video like, oh, come on, bro.
Dude, you should see how far I just got thrown. That was amazing.
No, not you. This cunt. Watch this. He doesn't even try to stop it. He went for it. You know, they go through this little montage, these trials and tribulations, but then basically just like, you know, it's promo for an album. That's what this seemed like. What the fuck? This cunt just knocked me out of the way. This cunt is trash. He's playing for the other team, 100%. I wanted more like history, more, you know, historical clips. I wanted, you know, a proper fucking movie. And,
we probably won't,
you know, it was 20 minutes.
The cunt's probably that coked out.
Well, the other thing too is he can't mention certain things. Like in the Breakfast Club interview, you know he wanted to mention Paris Hilton, got him on coke, and that's the reason why. And he was addicted to that billionaire lifestyle. That was all, and he did it all for a woman. It was Paris Hilton, 100%. But he can't say that shit, especially now that she's married to a fucking Rothschild, which is crazy. Oh, I can't believe I missed that. Fuck. I'm playing so shit right now. But I've heard some things that, like, because I've got him on Instagram and he does live sessions and he's just sitting there playing the keys, bro. Like, he's given up way too many keys. But he's got some shit cooking, but it's a completely new sound. It's nothing, it's more with today's sound, less of what he's done. Whether or not that translates... I mean, the newer sounds to me sound trash anyway, so it's not going to translate regardless to me. But do you think he's going to be able to implement a bit of both, like his traditional type shit but like
you can tell
with
you can tell
real flavour.
You can tell he's got a very close. If anyone can adapt to the sounds of today, because you can even tell.
It's a proper musician like him. Yeah.
And you can even tell, like, the Still Dre, when he was playing Still Dre on the piano, you can just tell that, like,
you know he's self-taught.
Yeah.
He learned to play. He learned to play by trying to learn. Was it what song was it? It was in this video. Like he tried to play. He tried to learn. And he just went from note to note until he could play it. That's crazy. Ah, for fuck's sake. Why the fuck? I don't know if it's a bot or whoever it was, but they just fucked me up. I had that lined up. Cunt comes in from the side and knocks me off my trajectory. I don't get the goal. Trash. That wasn't even a topic I had written, but I just watched the interviews, I'd just seen the video, had to be there. What the fuck is this cunt doing? The fuck out of my way. That's a save and a half, that. Oh, for fuck's sake. I can't play today. I don't know what it is. What do you think of 50 versus Papoose?
That was pretty funny. You could tell Pap doesn't play.
It was Pap don't play because 50 don't back down from shit.
Oh,
and he backed down real quick.
He backed down from Joe, man. He don't want
And
that
who
Joe
does
beef
Fat
again.
Joe back down from? Oh, you fucking
You don't
mumble.
want that Joe smoker again, man.
Well, no, that's not even that. Fat Joe wouldn't have fucking chose sides or whatever. He would have just said, this dude's crazy. Because there's stories of like when Pap and Joe had a little beef that, you know, Joe's mobbed up and Pap didn't give a fuck. You know what I mean? Ah, for fuck's sake. I just want one goal. I've saved enough of them, but somehow we've still got 5. Send it! Somebody! Exit main menu, I'm not playing these cunts again. I don't want old mate on our team again. Was that normal? Because apparently it came about, and this is the crazy thing, like, Remy was looking crazy, like Remy was looking hot.
Yeah.
She's looking skinnier, all this type of shit, and 50 was messaging her. Or not messaging her, he was commenting, you know, which 50's a child, we know this, right? But something that I learned recently was, anytime Remy had like a hearing come up while she was in jail, even though 50 was, you know, really beefing with Joe, 50 was writing letters of recommendation saying if she comes out, she's got a job, all this type of thing. And he was putting money on her books. Like, you know, 50 was G for that.
Real shit, huh?
Yeah. But Pap still wasn't playing. And who have you ever seen 50 back down from? Ever. Joe's would have told him, look, dude, it's his wife, for one.
Yeah.
But this dude's crazy. Like, there's a reason why Papoose never got huge. It's not because he can't rap, because he can out-rap most people, right? It's because he's a hard-headed street dude. The only reason he got on was from... Was it Who Kid or K-Slay? One of them, like, they just kept putting him on. And K-Slay. And K-Slay was one of the biggest, like, DJs in the world at one point in terms of putting people on. So if he said something, like, it's going. It doesn't matter.
Mixtape-wise or anything.
Yeah, yeah. And he's got so much fucking catalog in terms of mixtape, bro. And they've got the TV show together. Like, Pap's doing shit, man. Like, it doesn't matter.
Ah, fuck.
And he was managing Remy. He was managing Remy at one point too, while they were going through the all the way up buzz. You know what I mean? Bro, you just fucked that.
Well, that's not our goal.
That's not gonna be. That is our goal, but it would have gone straight to the goal instead of going round and giving them time to get back there. I was coming from the angle with a full boost.
Like I said, my controller just died, and I couldn't hear the fucking thing, alright? So
Nah. That's the excuse you're going with today. I thought that was gonna roll through. These cunts are not good. You can't lose to these cunts. They're running in packs. So we gotta back up and we gotta like hit these shots away because they're leaving plenty of distance to get left behind.
I'll hang back a bit, alright? Sure. Fuck. Fuck, they fucking keep smashing me
Oh, I
up.
missed it. It's alright, they can shoot. Why is... Oh no, he's on our team. It's like, why is he fucking doing that? Leave it, leave it. Yeah, they keep pumping me too. Oh, I just got blown up. Oh, why the fuck would he do that? Say yours. We definitely got more topics and shit to talk about, but I gotta defend.
Fuck!
What'd you? Oh fuck. Knowing you, you're not very political.
Nah.
Like, obviously, you think Trump's a fucking idiot, though, yeah?
Yeah. Look, there's some comedy moment. Oh! There's some comedic
Oh,
moments
mate,
there.
with the backup. See, that's what I mean by backing up. That's what I mean by backing up. You know where it's going to land roughly.
It's a lot easier with 3-on-3, you know that. Because it's harder, because there's no third person to hang back to.
Yeah. What do you think about like him saying the would? There's no reason why I would, and then said, "Oh, I meant to say wouldn't" when like Putin wasn't there. I 100% think he's shit scared of Russia, or he's trying to please Russia. There is no way that that conversation even works within context with wouldn't rather than would. It doesn't make sense. Even like, but his people that fuck with him, right? Would have been as soon as he said, as soon as he said that, there is no reason Russia would. And then, like, as soon as he changes it, they're supporting his other answer too. Like, it does not matter what the fuck he says, as long as he says it.
Dude, I think this political shit is a reality show at the moment, bro. That's all I think it is.
It is. Only in America could a reality TV host become a fucking president. That's insane to me.
This has actually made me think that, you know what? Kanye West actually may be a shot here.
Oh, 100% he is. It's a popularity contest. 100%. But that's the fucking problem, right? Is you need who's bigger than Kanye to take him down? Does Jay-Z have to fucking have a crack? He's a felon, so I don't think he can.
I'd
Is he a felon? Is he a felon though? Did he ever get caught?
I don't know if he's. I don't know, bro.
I don't know if he ever got caught. We'd have to look that up. I'm not out here trying to be in someone's business, but it'd be interesting. How funny would it be? Yeah, I couldn't. Oh, what a save. That's a save. Right. Hold it scoreless. Or let's try and do something in this last 10 seconds.
I'm just staying in the goal.
Center, fly in. Ah. But honestly, if it comes down to that, and it's like, all right, Kanye West, like, who could take him down potentially? I thought Bernie Sanders, for all money, would have got in, but then, like, his own party fucked him over. You know what I mean? What are you doing, buddy? Why weren't you fucking sitting there waiting for the shot? You fucking idiot.
I'm coming in.
No, go back.
No, I'm coming back.
See? They need the goalie. I blocked old mate. Yeah, I've cleared it. I've got no boost.
Fuck.
I missed it. Fuck. Oh, he's missed it. He's trash. Both of us fucking missed it. Bro, I need you back.
Well,
there we go. It's centered.
Oh! I'm going back.
Did you see that? I just stopped the ball on a fucking dime, like literally up against the wall. That was nuts.
I had 10 minutes overtime the other night.
That's mine.
Fuck
oh, son.
Hey, bro, I've nearly eaten this whole pack of Curly Whirly Twirlies.
Curly Whirly Twirlies. I only know Curly Whirlies. What's a Curly Whirly Twirly?
I'm sending you a photo.
Is it the chocolate thing?
Yeah.
So you think from this will spawn an easier climate for Kanye to actually run for president if he wanted to?
I think people.
I
honestly think people are going to be fed up after Trump.
I think it could go the other way.
We're going to go back to fucking real, and people are actually going to really give a fuck on the next time.
I think it'll go the other way rather than making it easy for something like this to happen again. I think it'll provide change to make it seem like a proper political landscape again. What did you think of Kylie Jenner being labelled as this self-made almost billionaire? Is that the most ridiculous thing ever? Self-made? She comes from a stupid rich family. She didn't have to do anything. She got plastic surgery and like built on her plastic looks. Yeah? None of that is self-made. She looked like a foot prior.
Yeah.
Like, that's not self-made. That's off her, what would have been, would have been no real relation. I guess if there was a relation, because he was dead before they were alive, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Maybe his stepdad, half-dad, fucking mum's ex-partner, whatever. His money from being a lawyer is how they have money for doing that type of shit. And then her sister being a I don't know how to describe him, but that brought the money.
How's Bruce in all this?
I heard something that he wanted to come back, you know, he wanted to come back. Anyway, we'll focus on Kylie. We'll go back to Bruce in a second.
Okay.
Well,
look,
did you hear though that like they're saying she's so close? Huh?
She has built something for herself with her fucking makeup brand and everything, dude. Like.
Yeah, bro, but a company comes. Hang on. A company comes to you right now. You've got a huge following because you've just carried on and put up half nude photos of yourself. Say you're a female, right? You've got the plastic surgery to look half decent. A company comes to you and says, "Look, we're gonna give you a makeup line. You put your name to it, this, that, and the other." They're essentially making money off you, but you also make money too because you've already got the fan base, right? Is that self-made? Are we calling that self-made?
We are.
Now the fucking ridiculous thing, right? This is the ridiculous part. Is people read this saying she's on track to become a billionaire, and they start a GoFundMe
Yeah, I
to
saw
get
this.
her there.
I saw this. That's trash as shit.
Now, two things. Not one person needs $1 billion. You could never spend $1 billion in a lifetime. One person, unless you're just living to absolute excess, right? That's one. Two things. The second thing, the GoFundMe isn't for Kylie. It's some idiot that's put up a GoFundMe that thought this would be funny. Imagine if people had money, and a bunch of idiots that actually did add money. You know what I mean? I think the whole family is disgusting. Like, everything about them, everything that they stand for is horrible. But that's just me.
I feel like they ruined Kanye.
Yeah, they ruined men. Name one bloke that got out of it scot-free. I'd say Ray J is the only one that ended up good after that situation. You know what I mean? Oh, fuck, that would have been a goal.
And I think that's because they weren't the Kardashians yet.
Yeah, he put them on that platform. You know what I mean?
Because the sex tape did.
Yeah, 100%. Oh, that's a goal. That's brilliant. All right, let's go back to Bruce for a second. This is my thing, right?
Brucey.
If you're an Olympic hero, right? At one time, he was on Weet-Bix boxes. Like, he's an American icon. He's the biggest thing in America for a good, let's say 10 to 15 years. He's one of the biggest household names in America. And he's earned that by his athletic prowess. You know what I mean? Like, he's properly earned that. Then he marries this female that's got these daughters, and he's living in a female-centered household, right? And all they're known for, and they're bigger than he could ever be, and all they're known for is sitting around all day being spoiled brats that've got a lot of plastic surgery and they look good.
They fucked him bad.
Tell me that doesn't fuck with your head. You know what I mean? Tell me that doesn't fuck with your head when you...
I honestly reckon the mum was banging so many other blokes and shit.
Oh, 100%. She's got a black bloke around, like...
With a massive...
She's getting some... Yeah, 100%.
Like, even in one of the episodes, the ad was, there's like, one of the daughters was like complaining that he's like, the mum, she was like, seriously, you're my mum, I don't want to hear you getting banged out every night. You know what I mean? Because the mum was
I don't watch
like,
the show, bro.
I don't watch it, dude. I don't watch it. It was like an ad on YouTube or some shit that I couldn't skip. Right?
Okay.
And, yeah, and I was just like, are you fucking for real? Who'd want that?
Have you seen even, like, Bruce now, who's, like, got a black guy? Centered. Bro, it's just sitting there.
I was too far out, dude. I'm still sort of hanging back.
I put so much energy into that to where, like, it would get around them too, that they couldn't combat it. Somehow they did. But that's my thing. And if people are gay or whatever, like, you know, that's their thing. I don't care. Like, just be a good person, right? Yeah, but I honestly think that's how that sort of situations happen. Because imagine, like, you, like, working your whole life towards something. You become the peak in your industry, like, within sports or whatever. And you're an Olympic gold medalist, you're an American hero, and none of that means shit because you're not a fucking spoiled little brat with a lot of plastic surgery. And that'd fuck you up mentally. Not everyone. Some people, if they're insecure, and, you know, he's going, oh, well, I'm not getting as much TV time as this person. Controversy's everything now. This is the religion that I subscribe to now. I'm Caitlyn. You know what I mean? Like, that's what I feel. I could be wrong. I don't know. I don't actually know these people. But that's what it feels like. That's what it feels like for mine. And I heard rumors not long after it. I'm sure there was even a video that went away pretty quickly that he was saying, I don't want to do this anymore. This isn't fun anymore. That's going for a goal. Don't stop that, you dog. Yes! Fuck, that was a good goal. Have a look at this. What's this? Smashed. Top corner. Oh, the bounce. Alright, where we at with our topics? Bro, something you tagged me in, what was it, during the week? SneakerCon in Melbourne. I am down the fuck. Wait, that's another goal. I'm out here. Fuck with me. Fuck with me. SneakerCon. I'm so down for that shit. That's in August, yeah? Or October? August or October? PAX is October, August is sneakers. Is that around the same sort of time that the reunion event's on? Because that'd be dope if that coincided.
End of this month.
Bro, that was terrible. And that was towards our goal. Ah, for fuck's sake. End of next month is the sneaker con.
Yeah.
How big's this thing gonna be? Have you been to one previously? No? Is this an ongoing thing?
I think it's annually, but I think this is the biggest.
I've never heard of it. Now, is this just going to be a bunch of resellers, like some shops maybe, or are we getting actual brands doing showcases and exclusives and shit?
I think
you don't know?
I think we'll get a mix, bro. Look,
You're going to be like anything like a complex con?
Maybe.
That'd be dope if like you can get like exclusives. Imagine like there's some like exclusive Jordan. It's there for somebody, anybody. Imagine we can get like an exclusive Jordan colorway or whatever. Like, how much money are you preparing to save for this thing?
I don't know, man.
No, I'm thinking I need to at least save a G. I don't know if that's going to be a thing. I might hit you up for a loan.
Hit me
Take it out of my wages. Take it out of my wages.
Your Rocket League wages?
Yeah, my Coach Bombay wages. I mean, I just scored 2 goals. I reckon $500 a goal. First win of the day. Long time coming. Look at that, MVP in on you hoes. We just ran down some money. But SneakerCon, that's going to be happening. We're going to go down there. We'll probably film some shit for something else we got going on. We'll involve that. And, you know, what's your sneaker game looking like? I seen you with the Obi Trice. You're wearing the 6s.
Mm-hmm.
Are you still fucking with Jordans or Air Maxes? What's the deal?
I've sort of fallen off a little bit on my sneaker.
Yeah. I picked up probably even more. Like, I used to be a sneaker like hoarder, I'd say. Nah, I wear my shits. And then like there was a minute there where I'm like, alright, I need to calm down a little bit. I've got to focus on other shit, you know, life, music. Like, this music shit isn't cheap. And then, like, out of nowhere, like, all these crazy shits just started dropping that I had to get. Stinger just scored on us.
I'm nearly eating this whole pack of Girly Words Girlies.
Okay. And, like, bunch of Jordan. Like, 3s have always been my favourites. 3s and 4s, right? 3s and 4s are probably my favourite Jordans. And there's been so many 3s coming out this year. There's another crazy 3 coming out next week. They'll definitely be getting.
Oh, fucking Mitus.
And he finishes. I'm out here. I've warmed up. Look at this. Flies in. You go in to steal it. I don't think so, buddy. I don't think so. The pure whites, they were meant to drop this weekend in America, and they drop apparently next week in Australia. They're like all white with like a blue clear sole, and they're honestly one of the sexiest piece of footwear I've ever seen in my life. That's saying a lot because I've had thousands of shoes over the years. And like I said, I do wear my shits. So, like, I'm not just buying shits and hiding them or hoarding them or selling them. Like, that cunt on our team just fucked me up as I'm going in for a goal. I had that 100% lined up. There we go. I'm out here. Yeah, he's fucked up 2 goals of mine. Oh, this is going to line up perfect for me. Leave it. If they don't get it first, that's going to bounce off the wall. Get ready for the rebound.
Fuck.
I got blown up.
Enigma?
Dogs. I couldn't get up high enough. Oh, someone stop that. Do you think, like, with, I don't know, have you seen any of the Off-White stuff? I think you may have even sent me something of the Off-White, and they're like, oh, these are lit. Like, the initial couple ones were cool.
One of them was cool, and then, like, the other 6 were fucking ugly.
Now they're doing one, like, every month, and it's just, like, they're not special anymore. It's just like, okay, any type of shoe, let's put an Off-White thing on it and try and make it something. And it for mine, like, it's just not working. It's like, it's almost like, you know how they do the deconstructed food?
Yeah.
It's almost like that, but with a shoe. Because these things definitely don't look like they're going to last. And no one's going to be out here actually wearing these shits. If you are, you're fucking lying.
Two celebrities and shit, bro. You know that.
Yeah, 100%.
And they'll wear them
It's to flex on the gram. And these shits are like $1,000 each.
Go suck my dick, you fuck.
Did I show you the green and white Jordans that I was looking at? The 312 Legacy.
What did you think of the Gatorade ones that came out the other month?
Oh, they were retros of something that had been out like years prior, I think. But yeah, I fuck with them. I fuck with one color. There was a lime green and a blue color. 2 colors, sorry. The lime green was only in America, not Australia. I'm not a big Gatorade person, but like I am a big Jordan 1 fan. So there was a couple of things that I enjoyed. And it's got to be certain colors. I just won't wear shit for the sake of wearing it on some hype-based shit.
Yeah. It's got to match
like most times.
everything.
Yeah, that's it. Like, I don't wear much red. The only red shit I wear...
All my shoes have got to be the centerpiece. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, 100%. Oi, bro. Oh.
Enigma, you finally did something with your fucking life, mate.
Alright, if he centers this, we're lit.
If you could call that a set... Oh.
No, that was trash. There was no power in that. If he put enough power in it, we could have done something there. How about I just score one? Oh, you dog.
Go, center. Oh, fuck, he hit me.
I'm back here.
Fuck, these guys are good on the walls. They're not that good on the ground, but they're good on the walls.
Because they focus too much on that. That's in. Enigma gets a Stephen Bradbury goal.
I'm Bradbury.
Have you noticed, like, for a while now that...
I'm getting fucking friend requests out the wazoo today.
On Facebook?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I went through about 50 friend requests. Because I haven't really been on Facebook in a minute, properly. And I've just started getting back on again. Fucking, yeah, I had like 50 requests. It's great. Oh, I've got this. This cunt's going backwards. Centered.
I got no boost.
Someone, oh my god. I wish someone would give me passes of the caliber that I give people. They cannot score. Fuck. 10 seconds to go and they score. Enigma's so trash. Have you noticed, like, in the past 5 years that sneakers are becoming lighter and lighter and like a smaller frame and all this, and like now within the last year or two it's all about chunky? Now it's all about being chunky.
Yeah.
Like the Balenciagas and all this type of shit. I was saying about like 6 months ago, I was like, okay, with that current trend, surely the Air Max LTDs are due to come back out, right? They've always been one of my favorite Air Maxes. And they're actually one of the favorite sneakers for Eminem too.
Jesus.
Yeah, I know. And sure enough, I going to Foot Locker recently, like the last day or so. LTDs are back. Do you think, like, we're ever going to get some, like, original shoes that are going to come classics again? Because, like, I haven't seen... There's nothing really that I cop.
The Yeezys will go down.
It isn't, like, a retro or something.
The Yeezys will go down as a classic shoe.
No fucking way.
They will.
Oh, I almost had that. That would have been a goal if he didn't bum that. Nah, they're trash.
As much as you dislike them and they are an ugly as fuck shoe, they will go down as a classic.
Oh, that was a
Fuck
good
yeah.
save. All right, get ready for a center.
Oh, dude, I'm back here recovering from that save.
Somebody,
Get it, Enigma!
Enigma!
Yeah!
Oh! Bro, you watch. Now he's going to get man of the match, even though like I've put the best cross in life on. You put that bounce, that was the best cross in life.
I feel you.
He almost missed that too.
Got man of the match.
Nah, I told you he got it because he got 2 goals.
Okay.
I should have got it though. What did he beat me by? It wouldn't be much. Oh, fucking 7-10? How? That's trash. That's trash. I'm ready though. Do you think we're both fans of Michael Jordan's shoe game? Do you ever think anyone will overtake that type of legacy? Can you see like in the next 10, 15 years that, or 20 years, that LeBron's become that type of thing?
I don't know, man. Jordan's with the shit when I was, and I'm 31, nearly 32, dude. Jordan's with the shit when I was 8 years old, man. Like let's not even front, dude. Like these cunts have had a fucking run. Like these shoes have been the shit for at least 20 years.
And their newer stuff isn't really the shit. It's more when they go the retros. Like for mine, the 1, 3, 4, 5, and 6 are like I'll go 1, 3, 4, 5. I like the ones I go with, and every now and again like a 10 or 11 maybe, and sometimes a 6. Never 8s, never 7s. 13s are like some new age shit. Okay. Oh, I just smashed him off that trajectory just.
What do you think of those those new Nike Airs?
The Vapor Max? Is that the one that fuck. Oh, what a save. There's a Vapor Max with like, they're like almost like a TN but with more air. And they're like almost $300. Ah, fucking hell. Oh, look, they look good on the shelf, but I can't see myself wearing them. In my days when I wore TNs, I probably would have worn them. Vapor Max if they were around, but not so much. I like less sportier looking shoes nowadays, unless I'm training, and then I'll wear like Asics and like some lightweight Nike training shoes. Oh, that was a good shot, but old mate was there.
Ever since they've come out, dude. Even before the
well, no you didn't. You only hated TNs in the last 10, 15 years, and they've been around for like a lot longer than that. I was wearing TNs in like 2004. And I only, same thing, they had to be good colorways and all that. But as soon as like, I was on a train in West Sydney and like, this kid rolls up and goes, "What are you right, lad?" and all this shit. I'm like, "What do you mean?" They're like, "Oh, you're wearing TNs." I'm like, "So?" "Oh, you gotta be a rider if you wear." I'm like, "Fuck, that's too red hot for me. This is like a uniform." Then transit officers and police started wearing that shit as a way to like catch vandals, and I was just like, I'm not with that. Like, it became a uniform, and I was just like, I'm not with it. So that's where I started wearing like 90s, or actually I started wearing Asics not long after that because they were a better shoe anyway. But like Air Max 90s, LTDs, Sheltos, Air Max 1s. Were you a fan of the Zeros when they came out? The Air Max Zeros? They're like an Air Max 1, but there's no tongue. Oh, fucking hell. I'm a fan of them, but like, I haven't bought any. I don't know why. I just haven't.
Okay.
What was the last shit you bought? And do you keep up with the releases or not anymore?
No, not anymore, man.
You just, if you're out and about, you see something you like, you'll buy it. It's just at that stage. You're not counting down days or nothing. Yeah.
I brought my son a pair of the Jordan Hurricanes or whatever they're called.
Jordan Hurricanes.
Whatever those new white ones.
I don't know what they are. Never heard no Jordan Hurricane. Oh, I missed that. Fucking hell. Have you done the like matching shoe thing with your son?
Nah, not yet.
Not yet.
He's not big into laces, and I'm not really want to push it on him yet because I really wasn't big into laces. I said like.
How old is he?
He's 5.
Oh, that's not too bad. If you said anything up.
But now it's at the point where his next the next 2 sizes, most of the cool looking shoes have laces. So I've said to him, you're gonna have to start learning. You know what I mean?
Well, what size shoe is he? Because from memory, after size 3, like it's pretty much impossible.
Yeah. I think we're like a size 5. Come on.
Nah, you wouldn't be a size 5. 5 years old, he's not a size 5, bro. I've worked with sneakers for way too long. He'd be like a 13 or something, a 13 or 1 at max. And he's only a little kid, so I'd probably say he's like a 12.
Yeah, that sounds about right. I get his feet measured every time we go anyway. So.
Bro, that was so open for you to score a goal.
Yeah, I know.
That was the first time there wasn't a goalie. Fucking hell.
Oh, what else have we got? Or is that sort of it for topics?
I think that was it for all the topics I had written down. There's anything you can think of?
Not off the top of my head. Oh, just that shit that got those fucking YouTuber events that keep getting cancelled. Fuckwits. They keep putting on all these conventions and they keep getting closed.
Oh, look at that!
And there was one at the Staples Center this week, and it was slated to have Drake appear, which Drake knew nothing about. And yeah, someone called it a bomb threat and something like there was a few thousand kids and these cunts are all getting bashed out the front and yeah, it's fucked.
What's that chick in Melbourne at the moment? She's like mega racist and like they tried to get her banned. And then she end up getting a visa or something, like Lauren Southern or something.
Yeah, but and then there's like cunts like fucking Tyler the Creator who can't get in, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like my thing though with that was like, alright, so they banned like this Muslim hate speech dude from the country. He wasn't allowed in because it was the same thing. Like, you gotta keep that same energy.
You do, man. That's what I always knew when Spotify took all that music, started to take music down based on people that have been accused. That's just opening the floodgates for that much shit.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? It's sort of like that.
Yeah, well, you've even got like genres of music within hip hop called horrorcore, right? Where it's basically about, oh, that might go in. Someone flying in, no one following up. So like a genre like horrorcore, like where do you draw the line? Like that's about like fake murders and all types of crazy shit. Like,
yeah, no, I agree, man. I agree.
True.
But that whole Spotify
like that
shit
being said,
was on a fucking agenda, man. They started removing Chris
That being said, like, I think if cunts like are doing type of
I want to
shit,
call a spade a spade. Everyone gives Chris Brown shit, right? And he's like, oh, he's a fucking woman basher, he's this, he's that. I actually give him a fair bit of respect. No, he's a perfect example of what happens when you own up to your shit.
Did he though, or did he just do it because he was caught though?
Nah, he owned up to his shit, dude. He could have just disappeared and fucking, you know. But he came out and he did everything in my opinion the right way, man. You know, and to be fair, like people also need to understand that the cunt was like fucking like 19 when it happened, yeah, and the cunt's now in his late 20s. You know what I mean? Like he was a fucking kid.
But he's also been accused of shit recently.
Yeah, I don't fucking.
Follow up.
I'm down the back here, bro.
Oh, fuck. Oh, this might be No. Wait, if there's no one there, that's in. Oh, tell me about it.
All right, well, I think
2
we
minutes
might
of extra time.
wrap this podcast
Watch this
up.
shit. Watch this shit. Bang. Puts that spin on it. Good top spin. Comes over the top. Fucking
might,
veteran move.
We'll hit up the main menu. Oh, man of the match and all.
No, I had to be. I scored 2 goals
Fucking
in a
playing like
3-2 game.
All right, well, this has been a very, very, very good podcast. So,
It wasn't bad.
we've gone.
We will, however, add some wings. Yeah, in post production, just so it feels like he's here, so we haven't missed too much.
That's it.
So, wings, what did you think about it? And right there, I'll implement it. Yeah.
Perfect. All right, well, we might see you very soon. And yeah.
We might not also. You know, you never know.
Peace out, homies. Peace out.